What's up, everybody? Rushmore Music. Ron Tyke Oliver, call me Tyke, Tyke. That's what my friends and family call me. You are my friend, and you can call me Tyke. Rushmore Music, where musicians, music producers, historians, and the passionate music lover have a place to debate and discuss the best of all time. I want to give out a few shout outs. A friend of mine, I should say my nephew, Brandon Joyner. Congratulations on your listening party down in Indianapolis. Naptown's Finest. The album is coming out this year, and it's a compilation of a lot of talented musicians in the Indianapolis area, and he was the executive producer. He's phenomenal, so look out for Naptown's Finest. Also, my buddy Paul Burke, who has a blues band. I'm shouting out to you. Brass Bell Music, doing some marketing for, I should say, Brass Bell Music Store in Glendale, Wisconsin. Shout out to you guys. And also my independent label. I have an independent label, Tower Light Records. Look for that on YouTube as well. I have a lot of gospel artists and instrumentals and music that I used to do some time ago as well. So all of my artists out there, Tower Light Records, shouting out to you guys too. So today we're going to be talking about, well, first of all, we got a special guest. I've known this lady for some time now. We've been married for about 27 years. Is it 28 or 27?
No, 28.
28, man, 28 years. This is my boo, my sidekick, my chief financial executive producer of my life, Tina. Everybody say hi to Tina Oliver. And she's going to sit in a little bit. Everybody say hi to TC. I forgot. TC. Yeah, TC, Trouble Clef. But the missus is in today, guys.
Just for a couple minutes.
And she's a mute. She can sing, man. My wife can sing. She can sing. She absolutely can sing. I wish I could sing that well. And it's interesting because I teach people how to sing vocals and that type of thing. She can actually do it. So we're going to discuss just real quickly the top crooners of all time. And my list is solid, unbelievable, because I believe it's absolutely solid. I got Luther Vandross, David Ruffin, Marvin Gaye, and Nat King Cole. David Ruffin, Luther Vandross, Marvin Gaye, and Nat King Cole.
Okay.
So Tina, you let me know what's your take on that list.
Why aren't there any women on your list?
Okay,
Patti LaBelle.
No. The crooners are the ones that singing to the ladies. Crooners are the ones that singing to the ladies. I got a different category for that. Okay.
Well, that's your definition of crooners.
Well, crooner, that's singers and people that sing overall. And I got a different category for females. This is for males.
Well, you just said male. You just said crooners.
Yeah, but women are not considered crooners.
Oh, okay.
Men are. Crooners are people that are trying to persuade the woman to fall in love with them and that kind of thing.
There are women that are crooners.
Not like men. Men are always begging for love, like I beg for yours.
Okay.
So I don't.
All right.
We didn't discuss this a lot before we got here.
All right.
I wanted to introduce us. The crooners. Now, go. What do you think about my list?
Okay. Say your list again.
I got Nat King Cole.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I started with David Ruffin. David Ruffin, Luther Vandross, Marvin Gaye, and Nat King Cole. First of all, let's go through the list. David Ruffin.
Yeah.
The Voice. You guys saw him. My name is David Ruffin. Y'all ain't nothing without David Ruffin.
The crazy one.
The crazy. Well, I don't want to say he was crazy. He had issues. Crazy. David Ruffin, but most musicians have issues. Okay. Crazy. Well, I don't know. I don't think he was crazy. I think
they portrayed him as crazy in the movie.
Well,
anyway, so maybe he wasn't.
Well, that's what he was on drugs. Yeah. And drugs will do that to people and take people somewhere they don't want to be. Mm-hmm. But David Ruffin,
bad, though.
Unbelievable voice. When I listen to Temptation records, they, of course, their career was spanned a long time, and for God's sake, they're still out there. But when I listen to Temptation records, there's no denying when David Ruffin is on the track, it just had a different dynamic to it. It just had a different flavor. He just kind of made the Temptations. I mean, of course, with Eddie Kendricks, but David Ruffin is that sound,
Al Green. Before I forget, what about Al Green?
Well, we have.
That's my voice.
I know we got people we left off. I understand. Okay. That's the whole point of Rushmore music is that somebody's gonna get left off. I mean, give me a break. I had a bunch of people that didn't make it. I'm just trying to justify why my list. These people did make it. Of course, Al Green. Oh, as a matter of fact,
he should be in the top. What is it? Top 5, right?
It's top 4.
4. Okay.
Rushmore music. Yeah. Mount Rushmore is only 4 spots. Everybody. Yeah. It's only 4 spots.
Okay.
Right. So, but that's what makes the debate, and the discussion interesting because somebody inevitably gets left off. That's the show. Okay. Right. So yeah, Al Green, man. I actually, to be honest with you, I forgot about Al Green. There's Teddy Pendergrass, but let me go through my list. Otherwise, we'll never get. We did David Ruffin. Okay. Luther Vandross.
Oh yeah, Luther's definitely in there.
Come on, man. Yeah. Now I didn't appreciate where Luther went towards the end with a little bit of that pop stuff.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah, he got off a little track, but when you get a classic Luther Vandross album, I don't know if there's anybody that made more babies than that music right there. That dude was unbelievable with the Nat Adderley Jr. compositions, and Marcus Miller was on the bass. Oh my God. Unbelievable music, classics that you hear that you can't, that's just not, it's undeniable. And the voice, for that matter. So I think you would agree with that, Luther Vandross, probably. Marvin Gaye.
Definitely Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye, that's kind of almost automatic, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he's up there. But what about the green-eyed guy? What's his guy? The light-skinned one, I can't think of his name.
Smokey.
Yeah,
Smokey.
Smokey should probably be up there.
Yeah, Smokey. Well, let me go through my list again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when we get married.
You got to leaving people out.
This is what happens.
On there.
This is what happens. But it's only 4 spots.
I know.
Let me go through my
list. You might have to kick somebody off one of those spots, though.
That's a good point. Okay, let me go through my list again. Okay. So we said David Ruffin, Luther Vandross. I think we agreed on that one. But what was my third one? He threw me off. Marvin Gaye. Okay. Marvin Gaye. The impact that Marvin Gaye had on music is undeniable. Marvin Gaye was one of the first crooners to really cross over too, if you remember correct. He really, in pretty much all cultures, everybody knows Marvin Gaye. You might say Luther Vandross, and somebody may not know who he is. I mean, that's unbelievable. And you may say David Ruffin, but if you say Marvin Gaye, I don't think there's too many people that don't know that guy. Plus, he was
he has so much drama behind his name too. That's another reason why people probably.
Well, I don't know if you had any more drama than David Ruffin. David Ruffin had
shot by his father, and drugs and the whole. He had a lot of stuff surrounding him.
Well, I don't think that was the impact. I think the impact was what's going on in the wartime music. When he kind of got into the what he called the politics of music, which actually Motown didn't want him to do, but he just kind of broke through that mold. Plus, his music just was kind of more just universal with what's going on, and then what's the Distant Lover and
Distant Lover. Lover,
There's
Okay.
all right. There's no singing on my show, but
It's when you get to me, it's gonna be some singing. Okay, we're gonna pop out with some songs every so often. Okay. Do it.
His impact. I think he was a little bit ahead of his time. You know, with the concept albums. Because when Marvin Gaye made albums, he didn't just make songs on an album. He made like a concept album where it and that was pretty much ahead of its time. It really was. All right, so and shoot, we can do a whole show on Marvin Gaye. You know, Marvin Gaye's movies got to be coming out. Somebody got to be doing a movie on Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
It needs to be done.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And then also, last but not least, I was looking around, I was thinking, I did some research, I went through my stack of music and then Nat King Cole kind of hit me. And it was really difficult because, and I'm going to show you who probably could take his spot.
Okay.
But for right now, I got Nat King Cole because I can't think of a smoother voice.
Yeah,
I just can't. I can't think of a smooth. And this was a time where it was segregation, and you know, a lot of African Americans weren't. You know, and he was really played everywhere. And you know, when you think of Nat King Cole, you can't think of anything but some smooth piece of chocolate cake or something.
Yeah.
That guy was unbelievable. With his voice, you know, just silky, you know. And as soon as you think about him, you think smooth crooner. I mean, he just was the quintessential crooner. There's no doubt about it. Now, so that's my list.
So who would you put in the place of him possibly?
Well, I'm gonna tell you somebody who else had that same. His career didn't expand as long. Donny Hathaway. Donny Hathaway.
No, I love some Donny Hathaway.
Yeah, Donny Hathaway was.
Say, don't you know we love you, sweet? Say, place. No, you know that one?
I know that one. It's a great song. You know the song that I really like was "Hang on in the world as it spins around." That's the one you say you don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
We'll all be free.
I only remember it because you played it a few times. I don't remember that.
You not remember that song? It's like anyway. Donny Hathaway with the Roberta Flack, you know, duets and his voice, just his voice alone.
Yeah, I still think you should leave Nat King Cole there though.
Over Donny Hathaway.
Yeah, I think so.
I struggle with that one.
He's not as well known, I don't think. He didn't have as much going on too.
Well, he died early.
Yeah.
And I forgot what happened to Donny Hathaway. I believe, if you remember what happened to Donny Hathaway, hit me up on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. Of course, we're on all three. I believe Donny Hathaway was sick, or I can't remember if it was drugs. I can't rember.
I don't think it was drugs.
That
don't sound familiar.
I can't remember,
sure.
but I'm gonna be sick when I should say that, but I'll be very disappointed that I couldn't remember that. But anyway, so then it had Donny Hathaway, Smokey Robinson, honorable mention. I mean, when I think about Smokey Robinson, I think more of a songwriter than I do a crooner. But come on, ooh baby, baby, oh my God, I mean, and baby, let's cruise. Oh my God, he was right there.
Yeah, he might have to take somebody out.
Al Green. I mean, come on.
No, Al Green.
Another one that, you know, but there was Ronald Isley. There's a bunch of people I left off, man. But that's what Rushmore music is all about. It's thinking about these different people. And I'm sure there's people I forgot. That mean Teddy Pendergrass. Teddy Pendergrass. Now I'm rethinking a couple of guys.
I redo the list.
Teddy Pendergrass was
Especially if you're going all the way back to Nat King Cole, you're definitely gonna have to rethink that list. It's a whole lot.
Well, there's Johnny Mathis, there's Sam Cooke.
Yeah.
I mean, there was hundreds of crooners, man, but you can only whittle it down to 4 people. So
maybe take one from each era or something like that. How can you compare everybody like that?
No, because what the magic of Rushmore music is making it difficult is possible and making it all time. That's the whole point. Because otherwise, if you start doing all these little subcategories, anybody can do that. But our show is special because, and our format is special because we do make it difficult and go, okay, who's your 4? I don't care about nothing else. If somebody put a gun in your head, these are your 4. Don't get me wrong, I do my 4 sometime, and then I go, dang, man, maybe that isn't the top list, but that's why I want to hear from my friends out there. And I like the discussion. So that's why I brought you on, because I knew you would have a different take on things. I didn't know you were going to sing, but...
That's what I do.
So that's my list, guys. I want you to chime in. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it this time. I am going to spend a little bit more time on it next time, though. But I got David Ruffin, which is, an excellent choice. Luther Vandross. I think me and my girl, we pretty much got that one. Marvin Gaye, I don't know if we can take Marvin Gaye off the list. I don't care what's happening. Because Marvin Gaye spanned all of that. He was smooth. He was controversial. He had a longevity. He was conceptual. I don't know if you can leave Marvin Gaye. And he's universal. A lot of people know about Marvin Gaye. He was pretty much a universal figure. Yeah. And then Nat King Cole, which that's the one we might have to fight over and see. But that's where I'm at right now. Because the more I think about it, I still like that list. I really do. So chime in on us on Rushmore Music. I'm on Instagram. We're on Twitter. Call me Tyke. Just put in Call Me Tyke. You'll see that on Twitter. Same with Instagram. Just put Call Me Tyke. Also, Tyke and TC on Facebook, or you can just put in Rushmore Music in the browser. And you'll find us there. Chime in, give us your list, give me some suggestions, something that we talked about before. Like us, follow us, all that good stuff as the show grows. We really appreciate it. Rushmore Music with my baby Tina. Woo! She'll chime in from time to time. I'm gonna try to work on her singing on the show. TC's always TC's here all the time, short for Treble Clef. So we appreciate it, you guys. Chime in and God bless.